Ajax. Me and my friend went to the amazing Digital Circus Episode 9, the last act, fan screening, and went better than I expected. Now, imagine this. Me and my friend sitting in a Discord call, patiently waiting for the tickets to come on to sale. We've been there for about 30 minutes, and when the time passed, 2 p.m. sharp, we opened the Cinemas app and saw the tickets not for sale. For 20 minutes, nothing happened. Until when I went to the toilet. While I was doing my business, my friend called me up and said the tickets were on sale. I immediately finished what I was doing, hopped back into my chair, got on my phone, and bought 2 tickets for the amazing Digital Circus, the last act. We arrived at around 8 p.m. and we got inside the cinema. We printed our tickets first because, you know, we bought our tickets online. And then next to the door of the theater, we saw a table stacked with TADC posters. We figured that's where we claimed our souvenir. Yeah, you know, because a ticket comes with a souvenir, which was a poster. Did it come at a premium price? The ticket? Yeah, but worth it. I'm gonna be honest, it was worth it. Like, come on, look. This shit was worth it, alright? I'm gonna be honest. So, I don't regret doing this at all. After that, the crowd there was also starting to fill up. We started to see more and more cosplayers, because at the start there was only one cosplayer, a Pomni one. And if you've seen videos on CGV's TikTok, you can see what kind of Pomni we got. He wasn't the only Pomni, but he was the only Pomni at the time. And then another thing happened here. We were approached by 2 strangers and they asked us, "Hey, are you guys gonna watch TADC?" I said, "Yeah, why?" They handed us each 2 little photo cards? 2 little photo cards. I don't know if I have the pictures. Here's the picture somewhere here. Yeah, it looks good, right? It was a picture of Ragata. I think I still have it. It's just somewhere stuck in my bag. I'm kind of lazy, not gonna lie. After, let's say 30 minutes, the theater started to fill up. More and more cosplayers. We started to see more Pomnis, more Ragatas, Gangles, a lot of canes. There were like 4 different canes I saw. Gummigoo, no Zubul. There was 1 Kinger, and for some reason Peter Griffin was there. Editor's note, I just want to say there were Jaxes too. I don't know how I forgot about him, probably because I hate him. Also, there was this one kid. He was dressed up with like a smiley face mask, glasses, no Shanka. He reminded me of me when I was 13. I don't know, he reminds me of 2010s humor. I've never seen anybody like him since the 2010s, alright? But yeah, I saw him too. He was pretty funny, not gonna lie. I saw him like do the classic Peter Griffin dead pose in front of Peter Griffin. Pretty funny. Took pics with all of them. In the meantime, there was another event going on. It was this kind of European film event thing. That event made the crowd twice as big. Half of it was TADC fans and the other half were like European fans. After that, we just kind of took pics with other people, just, you know, the cosplayers, that's it. And then we just waited in front of the theater door. I think it was theater 2. We just waited there for like 30 minutes and we were first in line. That was fun, actually, not gonna lie. And when they opened it, I saw that screen. I was like, let's go. We were the first in that theater with my best friend. We were the first to get our seats, sit down. I'm gonna claim I was the first Indonesian to legally, with my friend of course, we were the first Indonesians to legally watch TADC commercially. Yeah, after that we just kind of waited like 20 minutes? Waited for like 10 minutes and then our representative from like the distribution company for TADC, he showed up and he kind of gave us like a little speech about Indonesian TADC fans. They're cool. They're super hype. We didn't think this was gonna sell out. But yeah, after that, the show went on. Movie review time. Alright. The movie was okay. The movie was okay. You know, it had its ups and downs, but it was decent. First of all, I want you to hear the audience, my theater. We were very loud, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh my god, people were, oh yeah, spoilers. Yeah, people were reacting so much to like anytime there was shipping, you know? There was that one time with Maid Jax and Gangle. Zubul saying that they love Gangle. Oh yeah, the time Jax abstracted. That time the Jax flashback. That time when Jax and Ribbit were in the same bed. You know, people were screaming there too. When Jax called like Charity gay, people were very loud for that one too. And I think the last one was the I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be honest. There was a shipping edit. The shipping edit, the Funny Bunny edit. Isn't she that song? Yeah, people were screaming for that one too. People applauded at the end, and they also screamed when credit scenes showed up. Yeah, between what happened in Zubul's room. Now, what do I think about the movie overall? I haven't put that much thought into it, but one critique I do have was that the pacing was off. It was definitely fast. I've heard people say that the pacing was fast. I agree. Also, they keep jumping between emotional and happy, funny, normal. Like the first scene, it was kind of sad, then it was happy, then sad again. Sad, happy, sad, happy. It was too much for me, I'm gonna be honest. Each segment lasted like 7 minutes? That's not enough or like 5 even, maybe less. That's not enough to build up emotion, in my opinion. That's one negative about it. The animation was good. I mean, am I satisfied with the ending? Jack's abstracted and everybody's happy. Do I think that's a good ending? No, it's okay. But I did enjoy their inclusion of Ribbit and Kaufmo in the movie. We finally get to see them. Another thing, at the end, they showed us their real life counterparts. I'm gonna be honest, I'm satisfied by that. I don't mind them showing off their counterparts, their real life counterparts, and them just kind of accepting their reality. Not fine by me. So overall, the movie's good. Was it the best ending they could have thought up? No, probably was a better ending, but it is what it is. Actually, there was something I forgot to tell you. At the start of the movie, the fish from episode 7, from the beach episode, said there was going to be a QR code at the end that had exclusive early merch. And so at the end of the movie, me and a ton of people were just like sitting there, patiently waiting for a minute, staring at the black screen. But what ended up happening was the lights turned on and nobody got to scan a QR code. There was never a QR code. They lied to us. This was everybody was disappointed. But then the movie started up again, and we all thought it was gonna be a second showing. Everybody, I was celebrating. I was screaming like, second show! But like after a minute of it playing, it cut off. Oh well, we all left the theater. We all went out in our separate ways. People still stayed in the cinema to take pics with the cosplayers. But after that, we all just kind of left the theater. My friend went home first, and second was me. Overall, what do I think about the experience? I thought it was actually pretty decent. I thought, people on TikTok have been saying like, oh, it's gonna smell so bad. Personally, no, it didn't smell that bad at all. Nobody smelled, no BO. People were respectful. They only sang at the TADC intro, but they didn't sing along Kane's song, which was actually surprising. I thought people were gonna sing along to it, but no. Overall, I think the audience was good. I'm gonna be honest, I might have been the one who's been really loud. I'm sorry for anybody who was disturbed by me. I kept yelling out crack, crack, crack. If you want more of things like this, maybe I could talk about my favorite movie, my favorite TV show, my favorite, I don't know, maybe another experience. I don't know. Comment down below what you think. Oh, and people who were in the Indonesian fan screening, tell me about what happened. What was your experience? Tell me any stories I might have missed out, probably because I was in the toilet most of the time. And tell me how your experience was in your fan screening, because I know not everyone's was perfect. And that's pretty much it. Alright, thanks. Bye bye.